Hello, everyone. This is Tammy, and I am live. Thank you so much for joining me. I am live right now on YouTube. I'm live on Facebook, and I'm live on TikTok. So thank you for joining me at whatever platform you are listening to me at. So this is my Thursday Healing Live, and I wanted to come on and just share a few things that I've been noticing have been happening in the world. Um, Again, as I have always said, people are dying at faster rates than they have died before. And so, one of the things, being a spiritual teacher, spiritual mentor, and intuitive healer, that I love to help my clients do is to navigate some of these traumatic things that they've been through. Because so many people have been through so many things in this world. And a lot of times we don't even realize, the trauma that we've experienced in our own life. And so I love to share about some of the things that not only I've been through, but some of the things I help people to navigate through. I have a 4-week program, Journey to Radical Acceptance, that I'm taking people in right now. I have a few beautiful ladies that are experiencing it now, and doesn't seem to be enough time. So, I think I honestly love 6 to 8 week programs, just because I feel like that's enough time. I wanted to try this 4 week out just to see, you know, um, the value that people got from it. And so I'm super excited about it. If it's something that's calling to you, because what I do is help you to shift from whatever it is that you think you are now into your greatest version of yourself. So I help you to release the limiting beliefs. I also activate the DNA, which is something that I'm playing with in this program, just because it's such a short program. I don't know. I'm sure that I haven't had enough time to do it, but but that's another thing that I really, want to offer to people, because I know what an up level that brings when you activate someone's DNA. Oh my God, because so many things have been trapped in the DNA from, before you even got here. So many things are trapped in your cells and your nervous system. And, so many people that are dealing with so much frustration and so much judgment, because that is something that, I believe that people deal with so often. And so I want to do a healing very quickly on criticism. I'm going to do a few healings. So if you're here and you want to do the healing, do it. If not, you can go back and watch it replay on YouTube and Facebook, because I'm on Facebook on my page. YouTube is on my channel, Tammy Morrison. You can go back and watch those if you want to do a redo, because a lot of people, and some of the things that I want to hit on today is control, because control is one of the things that people deal with. Many people limit themselves and their opportunities because they're trying to control themselves and the people around them. And what that does is it creates a lot of stress. It's a lot of worry. It creates a lot of tension. Um, the need to control arises from people feeling that their lives cannot be perfect unless they dictate and dominate other people's actions. And yeah, that can't be further from the truth. We cannot do that with other people. They believe that they need to create a multitude of rules in order, for their lives and the lives of others. And people that are dealing with this control, which it really is a form of narcissism, people that are dealing with that really feel like if they can just control everything around them, their environment, the people, their spouse, their children, the people on their job, everywhere that they go, they want to control. And they have this perfectionism thing that really just implies a lack of trust and belief in yourself and others. And it keeps people limited and disconnected from their hearts. And so that is one of the things, some of the things that control does. And also, control often becomes aggression when the person or experience someone is trying to control does not comply. So if you are at this place where you are trying to control everything in your life, thing, you cannot do that. I mean, you can try, but what it does is it causes all of these things. It causes all of this fear and this lack of trust, and it actually is one of the lower vibrations of areas that you could be in your life. So on a physical level, it can bring brain tumors. Listen to this: acne, agoraphobia, which means you don't want to go outside, allergies, anorexia, asthma, baldness, bulimia, cancer, deafness, diabetes, frozen shoulder, frigidity, gout, hernia, Hodgkin's disease, inflammation, irritable bowel syndrome, migraines, ovarian cancer, paranoia, Parkinson's disease, repetitive strain injuries, headaches, and ulcers, among other problems. So these are some of the things that can happen as a result of you wanting to maintain control over everything, over all the things. You can only really try to control your own self. And then you really shouldn't do that either. You should always maintain your levels and stay in a place of flow. So, a process to release the control. We're going to do this healing. I want you to close your eyes, take a deep breath for me, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Do that 2 more times. In through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And then I want you to place your hands on the part of your body where you feel control. So sometimes it's the heart, sometimes it's the stomach, sometimes you feel it other places in your body. But I want you to breathe into the area for a few moments while allowing any emotion to rise to the surface with little resistance. So breathe into it. And if you're feeling an emotion, you can feel into it. If you feel like the tears are flowing, allow them to flow. Just let it flow through you. And then relax your hands. And then say, divine healing intelligence, using the orange red flame of light, please dissolve my need to control, manipulate, and dominate. Help me release the stress of keeping rules and wanting things my own way. Free me from controlling others or being controlled. Help me become more flexible, expansive, spontaneous, and open minded. Thank you. And then you want to repeat that word clear several times until you feel lighter. Say clear, clear, clear. And then observe the orange red flame of light moving through your body, mind, emotions, and energy field. And begin to clear and dissolve all negative thoughts, words, feelings, memories, and images of control and manipulation. Allow yourself to experience the freedom of choice, creativity, and spontaneity. And then take a deep breath. And then I want to talk about criticism because that's the next thing. And criticism is judgment. Whenever you become self-critical, self-depreciating, or take on other people's criticisms of you, your body begins to lose its life force and weaken. Your bones and muscles find it difficult to support the weight of criticism and negativity, and they deteriorate. Fear of criticism, just like fear of failure, can stop you from following your heart, which can make life less interesting and fun. Being criticized and attacked over long periods often leads to low self-esteem and self-worth and can cause depression. Whether people are criticizing or accepting others' criticisms, they are placing energetic knives into themselves that limit and hold them back from their power. The expression of backstabbing refers to the act of criticizing someone. Long-term criticism can lead to nervous system disorders, heart attack, hemorrhoids, liver problems, or hepatitis. So if you are dealing with any of those, you might want to examine this, what criticism can do. So I want to do a process to release the criticism. We're going to do a healing, another one. So if you can, I want you to close your eyes and take a deep breath for me. Take another deep breath to connect to God, Source, Universe. And then I want you to take another deep breath to connect to your own heart. Place your hands on the part of the body where you feel attacked and criticized the most intensely. Breathe into the area for a few moments, allowing any emotions to rise to the surface with little resistance. So you want to place your hands, sometimes it's your head that you feel it, and then you want to breathe into it. And then you want to relax your hands. And you want to say, divine healing intelligence, using the orange-red flame of purification, please dissolve all thoughts, feelings, and experiences of attack, criticism, weakness, irritation, and anger from my body and consciousness. Dissolve all energetic attacks and knives in my back. Help me release blame, shame, limitation, and all the negative programming I have picked up from other people. Awaken courage, compassion, and the belief in myself. Thank you. Take a deep breath. And integrate that into your body. And then repeat the word clear several times until you feel lighter. So clear. 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 Observe the orange-red flame moving through your body, mind, emotions, and energy field, and begin to dissolve all negative thoughts, words, feelings, memories, and images of criticism, attack, negative programming, weakness, and limitation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So if you are dealing with, any of these things, criticism, control, judgment, any of these things, which are such negative, low-lying vibrations. Blame is another thing. I was speaking with a person recently, and we were talking about blame and how it serves no purpose. It's a low-level vibration. It doesn't even matter. The thing is who cares? The point is, it's a situation, and it's something that you need to deal with. So who cares whose fault it is? And that's one of the things that, that I love to help people to see, because sometimes you hold on to these beliefs, you hold on to these things, and it doesn't serve any purpose. It serves nobody. It doesn't serve you. It doesn't serve anybody else. So I want to do one on failure, and then I'm going to get off of here, y'all. So failure, many people evaluate themselves and their endeavors as failures, using this label as an excuse to stop pursuing their goals. And so many of us have these issues. We say, oh, we failed at that, so we're not going to try again. But there are so many people that have failed so many times. I think Thomas Edison failed many, many times when he was making the light bulb. So there are so many people that have failed. So you fail forward. You use fear of failure as an excuse, believing that your dream is too hard or impossible to achieve. When people feel they have failed, they experience disappointment and letdown, which then causes depression and hopelessness. So that is one of the things that you want to do. The positive effect of failure is the opportunity to discover a different way of achieving what we want. It can inspire us to become creative and to look past failures as stepping stones toward achieving great success. Now, y'all, that don't always feel good, but when you look at it in this frame of mind, when you change your perspective and you look at it in this frame of mind where a failure is just a stepping stone toward achieving the great success, we can reflect on what we have learned from difficult situations and moving forward with greater confidence and belief in ourselves. On a physical level, failure may contribute to farsightedness, gallstones, nervous breakdowns, scoliosis, cold sores, stroke, prostate cancer, back pain, blood pressure, compulsive eating, conjunctivitis, cysts, fibroid tumors, frozen shoulder, heart blockage, Hodgkin's disease, indigestion, kidney stones, obesity, and Parkinson's disease, among other conditions. So these are things that you could be dealing with because you are feeling this failure. Instead of recognizing that failure is just an opportunity to improve. So whatever you failed, you can look at it and see, what is it that you need to shift? What do you need to improve? That's one of the things that I love to look at it as. So for processing the feelings, to release the feelings of failure, I want you to place your hands on the part of your body where you feel the failure most intense and disappointment most intensely. So breathe into that area. For me, it's my stomach. Breathe into that area for a few moments, allowing any emotion to rise to the surface with little resistance. So take a breath and then let it out. Take another breath to connect with the God Source Universe. And then let it out. Take another breath to connect to your heart. And then relax your hands. And then say, Divine Healing Intelligence, using the orange-red sword of light, please cut me loose from all the fear, worry, anxiety about failing to achieve my goals. Release and dissolve all disappointment and frustration about your letdowns and setbacks. Allow me to charge forward with a renewed belief in myself and in my abilities to succeed and accomplish wonderful things, contributing to my life and to other people's lives. Help me to become aware that my failures can be turned into successes. Remind me to appreciate all the success I already have in my life and open the doors for more. Thank you. And then repeat the word clear several times until you feel lighter. Observe the orange-red light of the sword moving through your body, mind, and emotions and energy field, and begin to cut and dissolve all negative thoughts, words, feelings, memories, and images of failure, disappointment, and frustration. So I'm going to say a prayer to anchor that. Father, Mother, God, I thank you for anchoring these healings that we've done today. Thank you for opening things up for the people, opening up their minds, opening up all of their chakras, giving them the peace that they require, the peace that passes all understanding, the peace that you said you would give us. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Father, Mother, God, for allowing us this space and this time across all dimensions, across all time zones, to come together and to co-create these healings. So right now, I thank you for allowing us to recognize that we were dealing with the fear of failure, to recognize that we were dealing with consciously having control, to recognize that we were dealing with criticism, and that's judgment of ourselves or of others. So we want to recognize and really believe and thank God for opening up those doors for us and for healing those areas of our life. And so if you receive it right now, just say thank you. 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 So again, thank you so much for joining me. This is Tammy Morrison, and I want to invite you to a very special thing that we're doing this weekend. And if you are in the Seattle, Washington area, we're doing it in Bellevue at the Embassy Suites. It is a MeWe Fairs and Festival. It is 11 to 7 Saturday and Sunday. And it's on MeWe in Bellevue at the Embassy Suites. So come and join us. I'll be doing some mini healings. I also have my amazing Reiki infused jewelry that I have for sale. And I also have my chakra self-care kits. And you can always get those from me as well if that's something that you desire. I put them in the mail to you if you live in the U.S. Other places I'm not sure about because the shipping is ridiculous. But if you live in the States and you would like to have my chakra self-care kit, if you're on TikTok, you can see the video where I unboxed it on there. And I think it's also on Facebook and YouTube as well in the shorts, I think. So again, thank you so much for joining me. And then I have my 4-week program, Journey to Radical Acceptance, where we come together and we do 4 weeks of one-to-one healing sessions with you. And I have a loose guideline of what it is, what we're going to do. However, it all depends on you because these sessions are tailor-made to what it is that you need and what I provide. The energy healing, the talk therapy, all the things that I provide in that 4-week program. Now, typically, y'all, 4 weeks is not nearly enough time. However, I wanted to create this program and see if it's something I could do just to give people a taste of, what I do. Good afternoon, Care Bear. I am so good. I'm so good. I'm actually getting ready to get off here because my husband and I are going to celebrate Valentine's. So we're going to the movies. So anyway, I appreciate all of you joining me. And so if you also, I have a podcast, Straight Outta Savannah. If you're interested in being on that, make sure you reach out to me as well. I can drop you the link of that as well. So again, thank you so much for hanging out. And those of you that are not on YouTube, follow me on YouTube, Tammy Morrison. If you're on TikTok, you can go into the bio and click the little thing that looks like Instagram, and you'll see my YouTube channel there. If you are on Facebook, you can go on Tammy Morrison on YouTube. That's who I am. That's where you'll see me. So thank you so much for joining me today. So again, I'll be back on again on Sunday for Sunday services with the Morrisons, and I'll also be back again on Tuesday. And I come live on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Wednesdays with my Megan Marie, my Ebony and Ivory partner. Tuesdays and on Wednesdays at 5:00. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I come live by myself, talking about healing and doing healings, providing people with some alternatives to the death care system. So again, thank you so much for hanging out. Melissa, thank you so much for joining me. I didn't even know you were there, but thank you. I appreciate you. But yeah, and I'm actually coming up with some different things because I'm going to be doing some workshops and seminars in my local area. And I also want to do probably some workshops also online as well. So I'm actually feeling into how that's going to look for me. And I still also have Feeling the Healing Hub, which is a hub where we're going to come through and do bi-monthly healings. I'll also do some trainings and some teachings and stuff, especially on the spiritual gifts and how to utilize those. So that is another thing that I have been putting together. So just stay following me. You'll hear about it because I'll have that together, I hope, in the next few weeks. I have to travel next week, so that's going to probably limit some of the times that I'll come through. But I know that I'll be there on Tuesday for sure. Thursday, I may not because I'll be traveling. I think I'll be on the plane. So again, thank you so much for hanging out with me. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope it's magical for you. Bye now.